Hello everybody, this is a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film from North American server. I am in my T71 and this battle is going to go into second place on the T71 list. And we're back to XVM again, yay. We have no artillery in this fight. A lot of heavies and mediums. 2 TDs on the enemy team, 1 on ours, 2 scouts on both teams. And the enemy team has 4 mediums and then 7 heavies. We have 4 mediums, 5 mediums, and 7 heavies. So both teams a little bit dominated by heavies, with a lot of mediums toward the top end of their lineup, so both teams have mobility. And it's encounter mode here in Erlenberg. So going to the east isn't always a good idea like it normally is when you're playing defense up here on the north side. You really have to pay attention to how many of your teammates are coming with you. In this case, I have a lot of teammates coming with me, at least 3 mediums and a heavy, with the other scout and another heavy moving into the middle area. So I should have okay fire support now that FCM50T is right in the middle already, along with the AMX-ELC, so I don't want to pull too far forward right away because I'll get spotted. Oops, missed that shot, that was bad. If I try to go up the hill, those guys on that middle ledge are going, that middle hill are going to spot me right away, so it's just useless to go up there and just have to turn around and run for my life right away. So I stop moving south and I'll come over here and work on the end of this hill for a while. In a lot of battles on Erlenberg, having this many enemy tanks this far north already would be a bad thing because you don't have very much support behind you. But in this case, I now have 3 mediums and 2 heavies, plus some other heavies in the middle that can help out if these people try to push it farther to the north. So we're set up pretty well. We're weak to the west, which is unusual for Erlenberg. I'm going to see if I can shoot this Tiger P. I get a shot at the CDC instead.
Enemy armor is damaged. Critical hit. Penetration. Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
So while I'm reloading, I'm continuing to spot, and hopefully I can do some more damage to the CDC. If I get lucky and get a fire or something, maybe I can take him out. Looks like I'm not quite going to do it. Nope. Needed one more round. Finish off the easy kill first, and then I'll shoot the T29. He sees me. As long as his gun's pointed the other way, I don't worry about it too much. No artillery. But once I start reloading, then I'll back up in case somebody surprises me from some direction I don't see him. I'm going to see if I can shoot at the T-26 over here.
We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy armor is damaged. We didn't even scratch them. Penetration.
So I'm trying to move forward and hopefully come out on the side of this FCM and finish him off. Easy kill. And now do the same thing to the T-26. I don't know if I can finish him off, but he's going to have to decide whether he wants to wait on me or let these other mediums come in and kill him. Definite kill now. Oops, somebody beat me to it. So I'll reload as I move south. Pick out my next victim. Tiger Porsche potentially, but I have to see what else is down here.
We're immobilized.
122.44 appears to be AFK. So I'll pull up here and take him out so that I can move and across the southern flank without being seen.
Penetration. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
It may seem like a cheap kill to some people, but you pretty much have to get rid of him because with him sitting right there, you're going to be way over here before he stops spotting you. So if you want to be able to move across to the south in any degree of stealthiness, you have to kill that AFK guy. And you never know when the guy comes back to life. You go by him and then all of a sudden there he is at the keyboard shooting into your butt. So no pressure from anybody else. Is this the right thing to do to kill him before I make my move over this way so I can do this without them seeing me? T25 doesn't seem overly concerned that I'm over here. That's okay. I'll shoot him too. No problems. Get my 5th kill. If I get the Loa, I get a top gun. But I don't get it. I try. I just don't get him. Too far away on the wrong side of buildings, and there he goes. So on this battle, I do 4,409 points of damage and get 5 kills. 38 of 43 shooting, 88% accuracy. I got 857 assisted damage in 5 spots. Lost 67,646 credits. Survived the fight. Was awarded 2,607 XP. Got a tank sniper and high caliber medals along with bruiser, fighter, fire for effect mini medals. I get a battle score of 2,672. Second place in T71 list. Whenever you're in encounter, and really any Erlenberg map, if you move over to the east from the north spawn especially, you really have to pay attention to how many tanks you get behind me. In this case, I had a lot of people coming with me, and so I had really good support because of the fact that the one heavy, the FCM, had already moved up into here. I didn't want to try coming down here and going up the hill like I normally would because I knew he was going to spot me on the way up the hill. And if I tried to go all the way up to where I could get spots, I was going to be taking incoming fire from whoever was down there. It's not a good idea to do. And so I stayed here at the very end of the hill and worked in that area for a while. Was able to catch the CDC down here, and then as their forces weakened in the middle, it let me come around the edge and use the hill itself as concealment, so I could pop up and kill the FCM, come down and flank the, I think it was a T26, and get a kill on him. And then I was going to move down. I had planned to pull out and take on the Tiger Porsche, but somebody killed him before I got into position to fire. But the 122-44 was sitting here AFK. I needed to get rid of him so I could continue to move across the southern flank without them being able to see me. So I picked him off and then come around here, get the T25, concentrating on an allied tank right here. He was easy meat, and then just pull back up here. I end up with 5 kills and a pretty easy mission. I just made a J. Once I got going, I just kind of did a fish hook and killed people as I went. Whenever you're in a fight where your team is winning, it ends up a lot of times being a pretty simple process. You don't get fancy. You just pull forward and kill, and you just keep doing that until you've come full circle and you catch up with your allies that were still at the top or the starting position on the map, and by then everybody's dead. It's the fights that you're behind where you really have to get fancy and tricky and everything. On the fights where you're winning, it's just pretty much basic play and just keep doing it battle after battle after battle. You pick a guy off, find the next guy, pick him off, find the next guy, pick him off, keep marching forward, and you end up having a lopsided win, 15-6, from Erlenberg in counter mode. Happy hunting.